guys, so my name is Na and this is the Hanging Out with PNV show, and we are coming to talk about STIs and how they affect relationship and health statuses. So what is an STI? An STI is also known as a sexually transmitted infection, and they are transmitted via sexual contact with anyone who is infected. So what should you do if your partner has STIs? And there are so many different types of STIs. We have chlamydia, we have HIV, we have gonorrhea, we have syphilis. There are so many different types. And if your partner has, for example, HIV/AIDS, what are you going to do? HIV is also known as the human immunodeficiency virus, and it comes about when you have sexual contact with someone infected with HIV. And the funny thing about HIV is that those people with HIV normally look healthy, so you don't even know when your partner has such a disease. And the cool thing that people do these days is that when they're about to have sex with you, or when they're about to even go into a relationship with you, they don't want to speak about their statuses. Normally it's due to stigmatization. We understand that, but it's very important that you let your partner know what your status is, so that you guys can live a happy and healthy life. So HIV, the symptoms of HIV are normally not seen. It doesn't show. You look at the person looks like any other healthy individual, but deep down they are dying inside. So it's a virus that affects your immune system, and after some time your immune system becomes so weak that it's prone to various infections, and you die as a result of your immune system not able to fight those infections. So HIV progresses into AIDS after a period of time, and AIDS is when the symptoms start to show. First of all, it starts with flu-like symptoms, and the people are just generally weak. They have fever, they have different amounts of sicknesses. That being said, so when your partner has AIDS or when your partner has HIV and you are aware of it, you can have, if you are married, you can have a family with your partner. And the ways by which you can create a family with your partner is by artificial insemination. If it's the man that has HIV, you could wash his sperms, and then you could do artificial insemination in the woman's womb, so that they can have a healthy baby. And if the woman has HIV as well, you can take her eggs out and then do artificial insemination as well, so you can have a healthy family with the children not having AIDS. Also, there are some drugs that you can take to reduce the effect of the viruses in your body. And these are called antiretroviral drugs, and as a therapy there are different kinds of drugs that you can use for these treatments. There are different types, it's not just one drug. So these drugs fight the HIV viruses, making them weak, that they can't come and destroy your immune system as fast as they wish to. So to know that you're HIV positive, your serum is taken. Your serum is taken, and it is checked for. You check the RNA. They check for the RNA of the HIV virus. They could check for antibodies in your body fighting against the HIV virus, or they could check for antigens of the HIV virus itself. So when these are present in the body, then you can say that you are HIV positive. Or if they are not present, then you can say that you are HIV negative, which is such a relief for people who are living in the fear of whether they are positive or negative. Moving on to gonorrhea. Gonorrhea is also very harmful. Not quite very harmful, very harmful. It's very, very serious if you have gonorrhea. Gonorrhea causes infertility in women, and gonorrhea causes abdominal pains. And when gonorrhea is not treated and it moves to your joints and your circulatory, you die. Symptoms of gonorrhea. The men have painful urination, and the annoying thing about the painful urination is that it's frequent. So in as much as it's painful, you always feel the urge to go and visit the washroom to urinate. And women also have yellowish vaginal discharges, which are smelly. The women have abdominal pain and whatnot, and it's easily transmitted. It's very, very dangerous. Gonorrhea, not something to get. For gonorrhea, your serum is taken, and the bacteria Neisseria gonorrhea is checked for. So if Neisseria gonorrhea is present in your serum, then you can say that this person has gonorrhea. So what do you do if your partner has gonorrhea, or what do you do if you know you have gonorrhea and you're in a relationship? You go for checkup, you go for treatments as soon as possible, and you should let your partner know about your status, so that your partner will be careful. And when you're having That is if you are married. And when you are having sexual intercourse, you should use a condom so as to not let the infection spread to your partner. Syphilis is also caused by the Treponema pallidum species, okay? And syphilis is this disease likened to gonorrhea. It's caused by bacteria. And when you have syphilis, you also have to go for a test, okay? So they check for this bacteria in your body, and when it's present, you are known to have syphilis. Yeah. So if your partner has syphilis as well, you have to go for a checkup. You have to tell your partner about your status. You have to take drugs and medications to treat it, because the first stage of syphilis, which is known as the primary stage, you have a canker on your skin, okay? And this canker has a painless rash that is on your skin. So because it's painless, you might pay no attention to it, and it happens just anywhere. You could feel them, you could know that you have a boil, but you could just brush it off because you think that it's a leave. And of course it's a leave, or it could ulcerate, it could rupture, okay? And then the next stage is the secondary stage. You come with some feelings of fever, you come with different kinds of, and you have multiple rashes on your skin as well in the secondary stage. And if these ones are not also treated, they'll leave, and then you go to the later stage. In the later stage, there's almost no symptom, and this happens like almost 15 years after the secondary infection, after the secondary stage of this syphilis bacteria, okay? When you reach the tertiary stage, it's the worst ever, because you can have neurological disorders, cardiovascular disorders, and these will eventually lead to death. There's nothing that you can do to cure it. You just die. Yes. So once you know your partner has these things, or once you know you have it, you should run to the hospital for treatment. So the main things that help us prevent these sexually transmitted infections is absolutely. So all in all, these are a little I have for you on sexually transmitted infections. And when your partner has it, you should be very supportive to your partner. In as much as your partner has syphilis, you should be very supportive. Seek treatment as soon as possible. Thank you.